Hey guys, how you doing? Scott Van Zen here from Scott Van Zen Guitar School, doing another lick talk. I was looking at the wrong camera there, and there I'm looking at the right one, I think. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and go over some stuff. I've been having fun teaching lately, and I want to get actually looking for some new guys to train. So if you are one of those guys who'd like me to train you and coach you, I would love the opportunity for that. I want to talk a little bit about practice habits today, and tell you some people have been asking me, and students ask me, what do you do? And I'll tell you what I do. One of the things I do, unless I'm traveling, and even then, like if I have to travel real early, I'll get up super early, and I mean like 3 o'clock in the morning and do this. Just developed a discipline for this over the years. And I put in 60 minutes, 60 minutes of practice every day, but it's in increments of 5 minutes. I set a timer, a little timer like this, and I set it for 5 minutes, and I'll do a technique for 5 minutes. And then I put one of those little stick figure, you go like 1, then you go 4 of them, and then you do the cross, and there's 5, and I'll do that until there's 12. Now that whole process, to do an hour of actual practicing, because I'm playing around with, licks, I'll do something really boring for 5 minutes, and then I will, then I'll play some licks in between, then I'll start another one. I usually do 4 5-minute segments of some type of picking, which will include slides and bending and stuff like that, and then I'll put the pick down and go a set of 4 with just my fingers, because I use fingers a lot, either finger tapping or something like that. And then I'll do 4 more, and that, like I said, that takes about 2 hours to do that whole sequence. So I'll give you a couple of them that I do, and hopefully this will kind of shed some light. I think it's important to practice every day with discipline. Practice is not the same thing as playing. Practice is to get you, just so your techniques are there when you're going. If you practice your slides and hammer-ons, they're going to be there when you need a slide or a hammer-on. So it's good to do that every day. So like if I got a metronome, I'm going to give you what I call the 4-3-2-1 method, and that's like I'll do something 4 times, then I'll break it down to 3, then to 2, then to 1. So if I have a metronome going like this, and I might go a pentatonic scale, or do something easy. So here's a pentatonic scale. Just your basic minor, A minor pentatonic. So I'll go 4 downstrokes on each note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let me alternate that with 4 upstrokes. So it's down, 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 up, down, up. So I'm going down 4 times, up 4 times. Right? And I'm not going to bore you with the whole thing, but that you go all the way up and down with that. It takes some discipline to get over the boredom of this stuff. So 4 times, and then we'll go to 3 times. It's like 1, 2, 3, up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, right? And then we'll go to 2 times. 1, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. And then just play the scale 1 time. You could do that with your strumming as well, like go like, let me get a cleaner sound here. So down, 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 up, down. I'm talking 5 minutes here. So you're setting your little timer here, this timer, and you're going 5 minutes with that. So you go like 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 up, up. And I'm just muting the strings on this one. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And then 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Down, down, up, down, down, up. And then 1, 1 is just what it is. You could do like a slide thing. If you don't have a metronome, like I work with this one. Right now I'm using my digital one because I'm running through my audio. But I love having these. This one has a pretty decent tone. I had a really nice wood one that a friend bought me, but it ended up breaking. And I bought this one a while back. It's on Amazon. It's pretty good, actually. But if you don't have a metronome, get one. I wrote music for ads and TV for over 20 years, so I was always working with a digital metronome. So I kind of have a built-in clock, and I waver off of it. I'm far from perfect here, but it's like I think working with a metronome keeps you got good timing with that. So you do 5 minutes of something. You could switch it with another technique. That's something I'll do. Like actual things that I do, like I'll go. I love this Joe Bonamassa thing where it's a minor, and I got it from some guy on TikTok of all things, or Instagram, some kid who's really good, but where you add this ninth. So, and then it's 5, so it's like. So it's just a lick that I do. I work into my, lead. And I still find it difficult. It's kind of a new way of playing it to me. So I'll work that into my practice. So it's like. And I'll do it 4 times. After I've done it 4 times, then I'll find something else that's totally different. Like maybe I'll do a hammer on. This is one that I do. Like I say, hammer on, pull off, pull off. 4 times, and then I pick it 4 times. So it goes. It's an Eddie Van Halen thing. So if I zoom, see. So I do that, then I go back to my other lick. And do that 4 times. So I just, I trade them off from one to the other one. Do something horizontal. Maybe I try to work into things I'm going to need. So it's like I might do like a scale, and I'll put the 2 middle strings and go up all the way up. Something like that. And do that for 5 minutes, or 4 times and switch it with something else. It does get kind of boring. 5 minutes of one thing is sort of boring. I try to work all my bends, and I'll use that with a lick. So in other words, for a first finger bend, I might do something like this. Right in there. So I'm going to work a lick. So I got first finger. And for second finger, I go up. So there's 2, and then 3. There's a third finger, and then 4 is here. So I make sure to do like 1, 2, musical, robotic, just for technique, just to work it into, but really just to add discipline to your playing. Try to structure your practice as practice. It's not jam time. Now, in between those increments, if I have some solo I'm working on or something, I might mess around with that sometimes it's 10 minutes. So sometimes that 60 minutes will turn into 3 hours in the morning. But I do make sure to get that 60 minutes, the 12 5-minute increments, within that practice, and that, it seems to keep me going and progressing. I feel like I'm still, getting a little bit better every year, even is my progressing age. I want to keep doing this till I drop, But I think that's a couple of things you might be able to add to your practice routine. And again, I'm looking for some guys to coach right now. I'd love some new students. If you're interested, hit me up on Messenger, or if you have my email, or you can go through my school. Best way is get me through Messenger here on Facebook, and or put a note in the comments and I'll message you. Also, if you're getting something out of this and you want to donate, we're not making the dough we used to make in with music and stuff like that. So if you want to do something, I'll put my site up here. Buy me a coffee QR code. So if you want to buy me a coffee, I would love that. It's a good way to go. And for Venmo, it's at Scott Van Zen. There's the QR code. And also, if you want to email me, it's scottvanzen@svzgs.com. That's Scott Van Zen at scottvanzenguitarschool.com, but that's the abbreviated version. So there you have it. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight, and hopefully I'll get doing these a little more often, and just I've been loving teaching lately and practicing and guitar, and we're doing some new projects, so I'm having to learn a lot of new stuff, so that's kind of cool. It's a challenge always. So anyway, I thank you guys, and I will see you soon.